let's give you an update about the Tesla Autopilot that has been released for Model S. I told you last week that automaker Tesla released an update called Autopilot for their Model S, which made it essentially autonomous. It is not called autonomous yet because you still legally need to have a driver there, but it drives itself and it is essentially an autonomous vehicle. Now, there was video that was released last week which made it appear as though a Tesla automobile swerved into oncoming traffic. And it's not clear whether that video was legitimate or not, but we are now getting video of how the car is self-improving with regard to its autopilot. The software that the Tesla has learns from the driver, and it learns from just driving around on autopilot. A number of Model S owners have posted online, for example, number one, the first day when I was in the right lane, as I approached exit ramps, it would dive for the exit ramp, and I quickly learned to apply torque to the wheel to hold the car on the highway until I passed the exit. Each day, the system seems to have less of a tendency to follow the exit ramps in that way. Another Tesla Model S owner said, I noticed that on sharply curved ramps connecting I-80 West with California 113 North in Davis, California, the first time it took the curve at full speed and wasn't able to stay in the lane, resulting in one of those take control immediately alerts. But after a few more times on the curve with firm pressure on the steering wheel, it has now learned to slow down and today had no issue taking the curve. Definitely learning. Here's another interesting video that has been released of an Uber driver who uses a Tesla with autopilot to do his Uber driving. The autopilot brought the car to a stop as someone actually swerved from the opposing side of the road into oncoming traffic. And immediately, as you are seeing here, the Tesla autopilot slows the car down, and the driver said, I wasn't even able to honk the horn before the car came to a stop. Imagine how much better of a driver you were 1 month after you got your license, 6 months after you got your license, and 2 years after you got your license. Now imagine if you were able to put together all of the driving that you and your 16-year-old friends did, if you were 16 when you got your license, over the first year, and integrate all of that into your driving profile. The improvement in your driving is hard to even measure. I mean, we're talking about an exponential increase in safety, and that is what it appears will happen as the Tesla autopilot system continues to improve itself, as it already has been doing.